Explore the world of aviation from the rich history of the Tuskegee Airmen to 21st century STEM.
The Chicago Children's Museum is introducing Aim High, an exhibit inspired by the tools and tasks of flying and aeronautics. The interactive experience mixes real artifacts with hands-on play, giving kids the chance to imagine themselves as aviators. Noah Cruikshank joins us with more. Welcome, Noah.
Thanks so much for having me.
Okay, so tell us, there's always something going on at the museum, but tell us about this exhibit. Sounds super exciting.
It is. So, yes, we have traveling exhibits 3 or 4 times a year, and the latest one is Aim High, Soaring with the Tuskegee Airmen. It is a combination of a space where kids get to explore and have hands-on activities to learn about thrust and gravity and momentum and how things fly, but also laced throughout the entire thing is the history of the Tuskegee Airmen. And also there's a section called Black Wings is all very specifically about the African-American experience when it comes to aviation. So not just flight. Astronauts, there's focus on, local folks like Mae Jemison, who was the first Black woman astronaut in space. So kids will be able to get a lot of hands-on activities, but also learn the important history as well.
I feel like that's what you guys do so well at the Chicago Children's Museum. It is just, they don't know they're learning. And they're absorbing so much, and it is all so hands-on. So what are an example of some of the activities that they're gonna do as part of this?
Absolutely. So yeah, playful learning is the name of the game here. And here's an example of this. So this is I took a much smaller version of what we have at the museum, where we have kids make these rockets. So these actually were made by my 8-year-old son.
Nice.
And so you cut them out, you roll them together, and if you two want to take a shot at it.
Okay. We'll try.
So I started it for you to make it a little easier.
fancy.
So you're gonna put it on the top.
They need all the help
Took
they
me
can
kind of
get.
like a long time myself,
All
too.
right.
So you're going to put this on the top, roll on the top, and these are going to be your fins.
So at the museum, all the kids, this
Okay.
is all out on a table.
Yes, there's a big
and
old
the
war
kids,
table.
There
There's
is.
all sorts
Oh,
of different,
boy.
different
Oh
colors.
boy, I think this is where I
believe in
fold
you.
the thing.
And children who can help you.
We
And then-
also, with almost all of
that it?
our exhibitions and spaces, we have what we call playful learning facilitators. And these wonderful folks are throughout the exhibitions. And so if your kid is struggling, and maybe you're struggling too, which I often do as a parent, they can come in and help you out.
I need more tape, Dad.
Okay, I'm sorry. Here,
Okay.
So
I
while
gotta
we're
go.
doing this one, let's use your 8-year-old because I'm sure
Yes.
he knocked it out of the park.
Yes.
He did.
And it's basically like a stomp rocket,
Yeah.
and we're showing, what are we learning when we're showing how this propels into the air?
Well, so obviously we can think about flight, we can think about the arc of things, we can think about propulsion and force, but of course we're not talking about all those sorts of things. We see kids from about 0 to 10,
Yeah.
so we're not getting into aerodynamics and flight speeds and stuff like
Right.
that. Instead, we're just having them get an understanding of kind of like how things work, and then we are shooting them off like that.
Wow.
And that works pretty well.
That was great.
At the museum, it's not quite this, it's not all plastic and stuff like that. It's actually like a pretty robust display, and then we have bullseyes and stuff like that. So the kids are also doing as well as thinking about like, okay, well, I need this kind of trajectory to get this high. I need this kind of trajectory to get this high. I need this sorts of force. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It flew back.
Yoink.
That rocket has a mind of its own.
Ah.
Okay, but these are like some other interactive experiences. You have cockpit fight trainer. I don't
Yes.
know what this means. Things that fly.
Oh, the praxilloscope,
What's
yeah.
that?
What did you
what's
call
that
it?
word?
I believe I'm pronouncing it correctly, praxilloscope.
Okay.
So it is, it's actually a quite old invention, and it is a rotating mirror. And what we do is we put different pieces down on it, and you can spin it around, and it'll create an animation for you. So it gives kids a sense of like kind of how things fly because they're watching it in motion because the whole thing is spinning. So we have normal things like a helicopter, and you'll see the rotator spinning, and a plane. My favorite one though is we also have a UFO that sucks up a cow.
No.
So you spin it, you
Come,
can spin it.
children. Watch
Oh
it.
wow.
It's a lot of fun.
Wow.
But we
okay.
also have we have a whole like a cockpit as well, where kids get to
We
press the
saw that
buttons
in
and
the video,
understand.
yeah.
Look at altitude, things like that, and then there's actually airplane seats behind, so the parents
Okay.
can pretend that they are maybe first class passengers on one.
What about the wearable wings? What are those?
Yeah, so we have this really wonderful, we love to dress up. You ever
Yes.
taken your kids there? I know
Yes.
many of the things that we do, we love to dress up. So we have a bunch of different things that kids can do in terms of kind of getting into the practice of aviation. So there's wings, so they can pretend that they are soaring themselves, but we also have those wonderful batons that the ground crew uses. And so we have a big mirror that lights up when kids are close by, and they can practice their ground control movements with the batons.
I've always wanted to do that. With I've always wanted to be like,
I should have brought those. I'm sorry.
this
What
way.
a fail, Noah. No. This is amazing. I love what you guys do over
There you
there.
go.
And really to add the Tuskegee Airmen to it just adds this whole extra level. It is awesome. For more information, you can head to chicagochildrensmuseum.org. Of course, find them on social media. They're right there at Navy Pier. Such a great place.